You're cooking and number one now, so
Sharp,
coach. Coach, just how excited are you to get the season up and running? I'm sure you, like the other coaches, you don't like the friendly matches.
I mean, I think it's an important part of our preparation. At the same time, trust me that in a club like Pirates, you don't play friendly matches. Every match is important as long as people know that we are playing and they want us to win, and it's our responsibility. We have the opportunity to play 4 games in Spain that you cannot even consider like a friendly, because the rhythm that the games were played are not telling you that you are in July. It was something really special from our players. And again, trying to get benefit of that preparation, ready to go on Saturday and facing our first knockout, a very difficult one because of the level of the opponent and how difficult it was for us to play them in the last season. Our last league game actually in Orlando was against them, and we couldn't manage to beat them for the second time in the season. So we consider them a big threat, and we're going to take the game as serious as we can.
Coach, how was it trying to analyze SuperSport? A lot of changes from their end, whereas not so much from your end as well. Are they going to be a tricky opposition, also looking at the fact that last season you were not able to beat them, if I'm not mistaken, a draw and a loss?
Yeah, no, absolutely. But at the same time, it's a coach team. Let's say that the coach have a big influence in the way they play, and Coach Hand still there, and he's gonna try to show a different team, a different picture, but with the same philosophy probably. He has one way to win games that we all know, and he's gonna adjust with Vincent, with the new players still, Chukamanja there, Bradley, Tyson, very experienced players that know very well what the coach wants. Actually, Vincent knows because they were together a long time ago. So I think again, it's one of those teams that you know that from the beginning are going to be competitive because there's continuity, even though there's going to be a couple of new faces.
Coach, how big of a factor is it that you're starting your first game at home? Because I do know, like last season, you've been railing behind the supporters into saying they need to come feel Orlando Stadium. It does not get better than this MTN8 first round SuperSport at Orlando Stadium.
I'm sure they will come in numbers because it's a knockout game. It's the first game of the season. I think they are more than excited to have a look of our new players as well. And the expectations are high, obviously, again, around the team. And hopefully we can play our first game at home with them. Like I said, coming in numbers and helping us to get the result.
Coach, in terms of the target on your back, 2 trophies last season, in terms of pressure as well, how are you keeping calm heads considering that your first game at home is a knockout game?
We accept the situation. That's why we are here. We have to play our first game at home in a knockout scenario. It's something where we are really comfortable, and we're going to be tested by a very good side, a very good team. But we have to accept it. We are where we are. It's not going to change. There's a lot of people putting their eyes in what we do. Like I said, from the first game of the pre-season, we are not playing friendly games. So it's not going to be something new. We are playing for the results since we start, and with the difference that this time is going to give us the possibility to go to a semi-final or to not go to the semi-final, and that's the scenario that we want to avoid.
Coach, just a final one. Gilberto is obviously an exciting signing for the fans. Does he raise the level of Orlando Pirates being signed from Petro?
I think so.
Just to add on what he's saying, just his personality as well. You know, he's a dancer, he likes joking. Just maybe to add on to his question, sorry.
No, he's a young guy having a big opportunity in a club like Orlando Pirates. But I can tell you that he settled very well in the group. He's a very open guy, and our group in that sense is really special as well. A lot of young players that have a lot of common things with Gilberto. we all are trying to help him to, first of all, to express himself on the field, to try to play soon in the best of his capacity, but at the same time trying to help him to feel comfortable in the group, and that's something that we did very well, in my opinion. And his personality is I don't know which word to use, but yeah, it's a fan. Like I said,
He's out
with
there.
capacity to attract his mates, to get their attention from the first day. A humble guy, zero complaints about his behavior in these 3-4 weeks that he's been around. So I think it's gonna be one of our interesting players to follow this season for sure.
Thank you, coach.
Thank you.